Well, well, it still is a relatively cold day here in Edmond, Oklahoma. Had another run-in with the police, but I tell you what, the Edmond, Oklahoma police, thus far that I have seen from a police department, top-notch men of integrity. The Edmond Police Department are top-notch. I'll just say that, top-notch. Decent, good men, I perceive in my interactions, and I pray that God will be with them. God would help them and protect them and keep them. So, still relatively cold outside. My brother-in-law has offered to help me change the thermostat in the car to see if that'll help with some of my heat issues. But that's gonna be in a couple days. Him and his wife are at some retreat, staff retreat or something like that, and I think that's, it's always excellent when husbands and wives have the opportunity to get away. And every night should be a getaway with a husband and wife. You know what I mean? Like, a getaway as much as possible with you and your wife. I think that's beautiful. It's a single men that need help. A single men be out in the wild too long, all by ourselves. If you got a wife, bro, like, you got a blessing, a huge blessing in your life, and that blessing should be cherished. It's a single brothers out here to be in the wild. Little squirrels be walking past us. Not squirrels, but lady squirrels be walking past us. They barely even talk to us. Brother ain't got no squirrel nuts. This is what happens when the brother ain't got no squirrel nuts. Lady just walk past like, I don't see you. You're invisible. You ain't got those squirrel nuts I like. I'm like, nope, sorry. Sorry, no squirrel nuts. But at least I got some music and a God that never leaves nor forsakes me. Even when the whole world abandons you, God will never leave you nor forsake you. I shoulda, that police officer from Edmond asked me if he could help me out, I should have told him. I was like, bro, you can help me out by telling people about my Dancing All Over the World show. You can tell them and say, hey, Lord Chaitanya is going to show up at your, I don't know, he's going to dance all over the world with you. He may be selective about his music that he'll dance to. You know what I mean? But the producers of this show, which is currently only myself, is looking for other producers, other helpers, other people to expand the Dancing Around the World season show. More producers always helps. And on a am I still recording here? Okay, I'm still recording. I got a few minutes left. I must make a confession, right? I was talking to the Edmond police officer and I was like, bro, you know, and he was asking me if I was doing drugs. I don't do drugs. Drugs, well, it depends on how you define drugs. You gotta properly define, operationally define what a drug is. Am I partaking in consuming the cannabis flower? Typically call it marijuana. Occasionally. Often sometimes. But sometimes it reaches its, I don't know, like therapeutic potential. And I was talking to the Edmond police officer. I was, look, but, because he asked me, he's like, are you using drugs? No, I ain't using no drugs. I am enjoying the medicine God has given me. And I was telling him, I was like, you know, they keep telling me that cocaine is bad. I've never tried it personally. I never tried cocaine. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what it feels like. They tell me it's bad. But sometimes when you're doing research into things, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I am never one to say to God, you make cocaine and it's bad. No, I ain't never gonna tell God when He says it was good. Everything very good. He made it and He blessed it. And so if you're saying cocaine is going to stimulate you a little bit so you have a little bit more energy, and our brother's tired a lot, you know, why not experiment and say, hey, give me that cocaine real quick. I'm gonna make a tea out of it real quick and drink it. See what happens. I've yet to do that, but I have been thinking about making a cocaine hot, warm beverage and that I can enjoy, sit down with some people that are close to me and love me, and they're going to be there to protect me and keep me and help me You know what I mean? And watch over me. Be like, hey, bro, I love you, man. You know I got your back. I ain't gonna rob you. While you drinking this cocaine beverage, I ain't gonna try to betray you, because those people I don't typically keep near me anyway. You know, people who are robbing and stealing and hurting me, I don't want nothing to do with you personally, because your ways are evil. I don't want evil people. I want holy people, righteous people, people that love you. Be like, yo, bro, if you fall down, I'm gonna help you get up. Like my brother Bo Parrish, Bo Ernest Parrish, a man who loved me enough when my car broke down. Him and the brothers around him helped to get me another car. That's the people you want around you all the time. People who loved you and cared for enough about you to be there in your time of need. You know, that's what people you want close to you. And it's just testimony to my brother, you know, and the work that God is doing in his life. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, just, I am a child of the light. And sometimes the police don't understand that, like, hey bro, I like to be outside. I like to dance outside. I like to, you know, I'm a child of the light. I gotta walk in the light at all times. And if sometimes I get tired, you know what I mean? I got humanity, fleshly things I gotta, you know, that I'm working out. Sometimes I get thirsty. Sometimes I get a little tired. I wanna lay down for a little bit. Sometimes I get cold. And this is why, if I had that precious treasure that would be in this general area on my right side, I could be like, hey, sweet cakes, my treasure, you gonna have to keep me warm tonight. And she gonna turn around and look at me and be like, okay, my darling, I'm here for you. And I'd be like, yes, I got a treasure. But a single squirrels be running around.